at work and I'm gonna go pick Robert up and we are gonna go to hospital. So I picked up the husband. Hi. Looking rather dapper. You'd never get to see him in his uniform, so there he is.
I can't believe I
There's your shiny shoes. Oh,
they're not shiny today.
Bad shoes.
Health and safety shoes.
Bad shoes. So we were just at a hospital. Not been to, I had Isla in this hospital, but I only moved here about 2 weeks, 3 weeks before I had her.
3 weeks.
So I'm not particularly familiar with it, but we're going to the early pregnancy unit on board A5, so that's what we're going to try and find out. I think we're almost here. I'm so scared. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling fine.
Not nervous?
No.
No?
This will happen. You'll be okay.
So we had our scan and everything looked pretty good. Measuring a little bit behind what I thought, so we'll see. But the heartbeat,
like 4 or 5 days, so
but the heartbeat was really strong, and I almost cried. Not by me. How are you feeling now?
Happy.
Are you very happy? Baby number 2. And it wasn't twins, was it?
No.
She did make a point of saying that.
Kindly reminded us.
Yeah, I didn't even consider that possibility. So we are really happy, like really happy. It feels real now, like actually real. It's not just 2 lines on a test anymore. We saw a little, it was like
baby number 2.
I'll show you in a second. So we got a picture, that was really exciting as well. Like I really wasn't expecting them to print something out for us, just because, I don't know, it's just a, well, like they said, they were like, oh, we'll give you a picture, but can you open it outside, because not everyone's news is good here. So yeah, which makes complete sense. Although I thought Robert had lost it, because just before we went in to see the nurse. So basically what happened was, we went in, saw the receptionist, then probably got scanned within 10-15 minutes. It was pretty quick. It's in like the kind of, it's an early pregnancy unit, but it's also a gynecology place as well. So there was lots of like women in there, and like of all ages and all sorts of things going on. I'm really nosy, so I always try to listen. They were like husbands. So I was trying to listen, being like, ooh, what's going on with you? And we did see one couple that looked quite upset, so that was really sad. Then we got scanned. She went through my tummy, which was wonderful. We didn't have to do the whole internal scan. But yeah, it was a trainee person at first, and she couldn't really find the baby. So I was a bit like, oh God. And like all I could see was just this empty black space on the screen, because it was kind of facing near me. It was like half facing near me. And then eventually she did kind of find it, didn't she? But then they said, oh, we'll have to do an internal. And then the main person was like, oh, I'll give it a go. I pushed down a lot harder. So Robert said it looked really painful, but it wasn't. They just pushed really hard. And yeah, she found baby really clearly, really strong heartbeat, just beating away. That's what got me, was seeing that heartbeat. I was just like,
I saw a tear roll down your face.
Almost, yeah, almost. So then, yeah, that was a scan. They were really sweet. They told us about this clinical trial that's going on at the moment at QA, where we have gone to, and I think it's, where did they say? Birmingham is the main head place. Yeah. But basically it's for women that have kind of bleeding in early pregnancy. They are giving them progesterone as a trial to, apparently it's really interesting actually when she was talking about it. Yeah. It's really common in Europe, like they give pregnant women injections and pessaries, and when people have fertility treatment as well, they get the progesterone pessaries, because it basically keeps your womb lining really thick and like giving everything the baby needs. It supports your womb basically. So if you're having bleeding, it's obviously something to do with your womb. So they're doing this trial, so we do qualify for it. Not everyone gets it, obviously it's a trial, so half of it's placebo, half of it's not, so you don't know what you get. My only thing is, obviously I work full time, so I can't be jetting off to appointments, especially when people don't know I'm pregnant. So I don't know, we'll see. I've got a leaflet, so I'm going to read through it. I'll show you it later. So that was really interesting. Then the nurse kind of talked us through our like little report and showed us the photo. And then I had a bit of a concern because the dates they were saying were a week behind what I think I am, because I'm pretty positive I know when we conceived. So I raised that. She was really sweet. She kind of explained basically at this stage, because they're only like that, it can like they can be tucked up, they can be, basically the 12-week scan will probably give us the best indication. I was just really worried with like accurate. The bleeding and them saying I was a week behind what I thought, but it just kind of didn't, it just made me a bit scared. So I thought I'd ask, and they were really sweet, really lovely, really great early pregnancy unit here in Portsmouth. Like, I couldn't thank them enough. They were great. And I only got referred yesterday, so it's all been super quick. So that's it in a nutshell. I'm going back to work. Robert is not, because he is a lucky
sports afternoon.
Bloody sports afternoon. So yeah, we'll show you baby. You literally can't see anything. There it is. I can get it to focus. Right there. Aww. Mini beans.
Mini beans.
We call Isla beans for some reason, like mixed beans when she's in a bad mood, cool beans when she's in a sad mood, crazy beans when she's wild, tin of beans. It's all about the beans. Which was weird because we never called her that when she was a little thing on a scan. It came after we had her. No. Beans and sausages. So Isla is now big beans, big tin of beans, and this is mini beans. Mini beans.
Mini beans.
Give mini beans a kiss.
Mini beans. Mini beans.